Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Gets it back. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's off on a marauding run. He's picked him out. Oh, real chance! Oh, that's neat. That's a good ball. Ortega! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been...
Going for goal! Now surely! Hits one! He scores!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Throw in. And it's got through. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So here comes a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Real chance! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's...
So that's it. It is all over. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And that gets things running. Looks to clip it forward. He's got away. Shot at goal! Extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Battles to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Corner it is. They've played it short. And that's a throw. He's pinged one through here. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Ball's out on the left now. He's had a go! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
And it's been taken short. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Massive leap! There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Gets it back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rincon. Socrates. Gets it upfield. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries a shot! Fence has got rid of that. And the weighted pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Good ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And a shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Oh, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's 2 now without reply. Real chance! Oh, a very decent attempt. And the first half is done. So first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. The action has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Has gone out. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Socrates. Ball through needs to be good here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper sends it forward. Silvino. 2 goals ahead and looking comfortable. Socrates! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to cut back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Hoists it forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Gets on the end of it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Falcao! Oh, he's in! He's had a shot! Socrates leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance. Yeah, it's about time, I think, we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's got through. Oh, shooting chance! He's kicked it out just. Tries to dink it in. He's got through. And he's cut it out. And that's that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Beautiful scenes here inside the Mineirão. It certainly retains all of its original character despite all of the modernisations and modifications of recent times. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So off we go then. It's been into... looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's had a look, goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
He's through. Forward it goes. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's on its shapes to shoot! It's there! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Well, that's where he wants it. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Tries lifting it over. He's played him through. And a shot! Short has a pop! Turns and goes back. He's gone for it! Takes one over. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Referee's given a throw. Hoists it forward. Goes long. It's a brilliant interception. Out to the right. Promising cross. We hit half-time. And there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, there really hasn't been an awful lot to separate the two sides. One goal scored from a breakaway, and that's it. So I'm expecting the second half to start in this manner too. And this is by no means decisive. And There's plenty of time left to get back into this.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. This could spell danger. It's a loose ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's through the middle. And the finish! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Going for goal! Trying to get there. Oh, real danger here. Good take. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gets it back. Lovely bit of skill. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And the through ball is intercepted. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Heads it! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
And the referee brings it to a close. So they have their win, they had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the results followed inevitably. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This is, of course, the Maracanã. It is a vast stadium, which many, and rightly so, consider the spiritual home of the world game. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And we're underway. He's looked long this time. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Herrera. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Going through. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Really good feet.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Back into the middle. That has put a stop to that. He's picked him out.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Son. Ball through needs to be good here. Can he find a finish now? Well, that's where he wants it. Calminia. Tries to get it forward quickly. Caught offside that time. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And we're already back underway here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. He's through the middle. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Deftly done. Cuts it out. And here's the chance to counter. It's got through to him. Shoots! They've scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's going to be a double change then. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He gets past his man. That intervention was very necessary. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward all the way back, and they start again.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Herrera tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Has he found his man? And now they can launch a counter. And the shot!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the defence can get it clear. Romario. Timely intervention. And the referee brings it to a close. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Truly is quite a sight to behold here, the Mineirão, amongst the largest stadia in this part of the world. to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's down to business here. Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Shoots! Gets good distance on it. Edmundo. There's the through ball. Going through. Great challenge, time to perfection. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Played out to the right. It's a throw in. What a throw in. And it's played forward. Hit long and direct. He's got away. Going for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Great strength. Too strong for his opponent. With a delicate ball. Now the counter. Chip through. Oh, that's clever. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There's a long ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pings it out wide. Lovely bit of skill there. Shot at goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Gets it back. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And now the breakaway. Looks to thread it through. Big chance! Really well taken goal. The breakthrough arrives at last. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
A 1-0 lead established.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Out to the right. Well, they could break here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Romario cuts it out. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Danger averted for now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Knocks it away. Looking to get within range.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Tries to dink it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Here it comes.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Real chance! And that's it. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.